Thank you for joining me today in Godspot. So good to be with you. I want to talk to you about a very special, important topic. I want to talk to you about the fact that friends matter. And specifically, I am talking to men. I know women understand this and it's important. It's just as relevant to you. But this month is Movember here in Australia, which means that we're raising funds towards mental health. And although friends isn't the only remedy for mental health, it really does help. And so I want to encourage men about friends matter. In 1 Samuel 18, David has killed Goliath and he's now standing before King Saul. And King Saul is rewarding him, but he's jealous because everyone's singing the name of David and he's become a hero, a bit of a superhero. And even then, Jonathan is standing by Saul's side. And Jonathan, in this picture, is the son of Saul. And Jonathan meets David, and there's something that transpires. There's a friendship that begins. There's something about David that draws Jonathan to him. And it says their souls were knit together. Now, I want to bring up the point in Godspot today is that every man needs to understand that friends matter. You know, when you're young, you tend to run with a pack. And you take friends for granted. They come and go quite a bit. And unfortunately, because of this, we grow older. And as we grow older, friends become few and far between. But friends really do matter because they're really important. And it doesn't have to be that way. And as I said, in Australia, it's Movember. It's a fundraiser for men who struggle with their mental health. And I have a good friend he's growing a mustache to raise funds. And I'm going to put a link in the explanation area what this video is about. And if you want to give some money towards mental health, you can hit that link and you can donate some money. But let's get back to the topic. Friends really matter. And so what I want to do is just give you a few tips on how to build friends. You know, we live in a world of many fake friends. You know, social media, let me tell you, they're not your friends. They may connect with you, they may follow you, they might want to be part of what you're doing on social media, but they're not real friends. Friends are people you can talk to face to face. Friends are people that have your back. Friends are there for the good times and the bad times. I know for me, I've got a number of friends. I've had them for over years now, over 20 years. There's about 5 of them. And I won't name them, but they're very good friends. And I can go to them anytime and I know they'll have my back. And I know that they'll have honest conversations with me and challenge me when I need it. So I want to give you a number of tips to build friendships. And it can be hard, especially to develop new friendships as an adult, but I hope these tips will make it easier for you. Number 1, find people with similar interests. Consider joining a group or a team based on what you like to do, because you're more likely to find people with similar interests and it'll make it easier to connect with others in that environment. Number 2, ask questions. As you find people you connect with, ask meaningful questions and listen. And this is a way to go beyond the general chit chat. You know, when men get together, they like to talk about sports, the weather, they like to tell dad jokes. But you know, you got to find sometimes someone that you can go a bit deeper with. I have friends in all different areas of my life that I can speak with. Number 3, spend time together. You know, it's not going to happen. You're not going to connect with anyone on just hanging out occasionally. To build a friendship, you've got to be with them. You've got to keep contact. You've got to stay connected. And how you do that is you spend time with them. You go out with them. You do things. Number 4, nurture the friendship. You got to understand friendship takes work. It's got to be intentional. And you got to keep checking in and reaching out. Don't wait for people to reach out to you. Reach out to them. And lastly, number 5, aim for quality over quantity. It's not about how many friends you have. It's about, are those people important to you and are you important to them? You know, the biggest tip I can give you about making friends today is be friendly. It's a great tip. Be friendly. If you'll be friendly, you'll be surrounded with friends. Friends matter. Hit the like button, share it with someone else, and tell them you appreciate them. Have a great day.